According to the Syria Red Crescent Society, the donations and the support from the international community are reaching Syria. Now, the organization is making the coordinated efforts. They are assessing the situations in the earthquake-hit areas in the northern part of Syria and deciding the best way to send humanitarian aid to the people there. I'm following the team of Chinese Red Cross Society and arrived at the Damascus early on Friday with the medical supplies. On Friday morning, the Chinese Red Cross Society co-worked with the Syria Red Crescent Society in a warehouse in the city. They unloaded the medical supplies there and they checked the list of the medicines in both local language and Chinese. In the afternoon, they discussed the earliest way to send materials into the earthquake-hit area in northern Syria. And the Chinese said they will do their best, and these medical supplies would be sent to the earthquake-hit areas during the weekend. And both sides are discussing it.
这是武汉市有史以来最大的以史维权，人们都在为自己的权利而努力奋斗。
继白纸革命以来，中国再次爆发大规模群众抗议。武汉市上万名退休人员聚集在市政府前，抗议医药补贴被砍到只剩几十元。
先是砍安葬费，自然又砍医保费，再砍么事啊？砍工资啊？退休费啊？
当局虽然派出大量警力驻守，却没有现场暴力镇压。 白纸革命当时，当局同样没有镇压。虽然事后私下对抗议者秋后算账，但在表面上仍然让步，放弃了清零政策。2个月后，中国各地又发生烟花革命，同样让地方政府不同程度地放松了燃放禁令。专家认为，疫情3年来民怨沸腾，当局害怕进一步激起民愤，已经不敢正面强力镇压。
现在很多人其实也是生活相当艰难，整个经济下滑到这种程度，这种方式会让很多人胆子更大，是一个新的起点。就是老百姓一旦说你没有遇到直接的暴力镇压，不同的社群、不同的人群会走向街头。
网民感叹，白纸革命持续时间短，但起到了非常好的作用，帮助民众克服了对于中共的恐惧。 成功迫使中共解除清零，又似乎没有镇压，这让其他民众有了勇气。
就会看到这种持续性，白纸革命它是没有正面的镇压，警察在边上站着，根本没有动。这样的话呢，给中国民间放弃一个很清晰的信息，就是你是可以闹的，不会遇到暴力镇压。
历史学者李元华认为，中共恶政频出，未来民间会像星星之火一样到处点燃。
他是捡的退休职工，但是在职职工会想到以后这就是我的命运了。那事业单位虽然没被减，他说如果你动完企业了，是不是又该动我事业了？因为中共这个恶政啊不除的话，他这种无赖的政策他会不断的出台，他每出台一次就涉及到一部分人，所以群众也看到了自己不抗争是没有人管你的，必须得抗争。
除了民众胆量变大，学者们分析还有一个原因，就是中共地方官员失去了镇压动力。
底下这些官员，包括军警，不想承担责任。习近平没有下明确的指令，如果我去镇压了，你将来为了平民愤把我抛出去坐地追养。他们现在躺平不做这件事，镇压的动力减弱了。
一遇到这种事情，现在地方官就说：“我先息事宁人，先把这个事情做下去。”
网友一言发人警醒，铁拳最终会均匀砸到每一个人的头上。我为你抗争，也是为我自己抗争。 新台电视台记者韩飞、特约记者洛亚采访报道。
美国总统拜登周四接受西班牙语世界电视台采访，重申中共间谍气球入侵美国领空违反了国际法。
I mean, look, it's a violation of international law. It's our airspace, and once it comes in our airspace, we can do what we want with it.
拜登强调，击落中共间谍气球是对的，在大洋上空击落气球是明智之举。
And the idea that a balloon could traverse, break American airspace is, anyway, it's not a major breach.
美国联邦调查局正在分析打捞的气球残骸，相信气球的制造商与中共军方有直接关系。美国将对相关的实体采取行动。间谍气球事件让美中关系再度紧张，而中共加紧了网络封锁，惧怕国内民众了解真相。 美国驻华使馆推文说，微博和微信都屏蔽了我们关于拜登总统国情咨文讲话的帖子，显示此内容无法查看。拜登在国情咨文中说，独裁政权变得更加脆弱，无能增强势力，没有哪一个世界领导人愿意与习近平兑换位置。美国之音记者推文表示，网络封锁已经成为了中共的普遍做法。去年以来，美国大使馆发布的文章至少4次被中共屏蔽。网友翻墙留言表示，中国共产党这样已经很久了，重点是知道了要有什么对策与反应。中共的官方账号在 Twitter 随便发东西，没有人封禁。美国大使馆在中国微博被封杀，美国应该更加强硬一点。共匪的无耻是没有下限的，因为让他们感到害怕和恐惧了，所以才遮罩你们。中国共产党是全人类的敌人。新唐人电视台记者李梅、陈倩综合报道。
中共在去年底突然躺平，导致疫情迅速席卷全国。中共机关报《解放军报》在8号则是透露了中共军方染疫的蛛丝马迹。在这份军委机关出台的军训指导意见中，承认确诊者在康复初期，人体机能和免疫功能仍处于紊乱状态，认为不能急于恢复军训。同时，对重症、危重症等康复者，需要在军医的指导下来恢复军训。
从解放军报这个情况分析的话，应该中共军队内部的疫情还是比较严重的。中国军队它是一个相对封闭的一个圈子，但是它的人员是高度密集的。从目前来看，没有任何的措施能够阻断病毒传染进中共那个军人这个圈子里。
另外，习近平连续5年都会在年初发布中央军委1号命令、开训动员令。今年当局迟迟未发，已经引起了外界的猜测。不少专家分析，不排除是中共军队内出现了疫情大爆发。
目前疫情体现2个特点，第一个是高传染性，各个年龄阶段几乎都包括在内。第二点呢，就是高重症率、高死亡率。而中国疫情的高峰过没过去，中共的官方表态和民间的反应以及国外的研究来说的话，有很大的差距。而且呢，即使中国这一轮这个疫情高峰过去之后，那么第2轮恐怕也会接着来。所以中国的疫情的走向目前还是个高确定。在这么一个背景下，军队的疫情情况应该来说还没有到了完结的时候。
在疫情面前，中共特权也失去了效力。今年以来，中共高级将领密集死亡，包括原中共国防科技大学校长中将陈启智，原北京军区后勤部副部长王维汉，原南京军区副司令员中将郭锡章等。新唐人记者雨婷、王艳桥采访报道。
There's no question we're in a new Cold War. And when President Biden says he doesn't seek a new Cold War, what he's trying to do rhetorically is say, I'm not responsible for the new Cold War. The Chinese are responsible for the new Cold War. And you see the same thing going on with regard to Russia in the Ukraine crisis. What the Americans are dedicated to doing is blaming the Russians for the Ukraine war and making sure that nobody thinks that the United States and its allies are responsible for that new Cold War. But we are in a new Cold War, and that applies to Asia as well as to Europe at this point in time. Now, a lot of people say, well, if we're in a new Cold War, why are we having all this trade between China and the United States? Look, there's no question you're going to have a lot of trade over time between China and the United States. You want to remember, you had a lot of trade in Europe before World War I, but you still had World War I. You could have a great deal of economic intercourse between two countries that are bitter security rivals. So you see this happen over time in places like Europe and even in places like East Asia. But it's very important to understand that there is one kind of trade where the security competition is very much at play, and this involves cutting-edge technologies. The United States is playing hardball with China not in terms of overall trade, but with regard to trade that involves cutting-edge technologies. What the United States wants to do is make sure it remains the world's leading country in terms of developing cutting-edge technologies and making sure that China is not a serious rival on that front. So what you see today and what you're definitely going to see moving forward is the United States making efforts to influence trade that involves high technology, but not influencing trade that involves other kinds of goods. And by the way, you'll see this with regard to trade involving Europe and China. The Americans will protest greatly if the Europeans trade technologies with China that will help China maintain its sophisticated technological industries. But otherwise, the Americans will not protest much if the Europeans trade with China.